Okay, guys. Now we're going to get on to question number 4, which is name which property is being illustrated, and give an example to show the property in action. So what we're going to do in this case is quickly work through these. So the very first one is for A, which is A plus B plus C with B and C in brackets is equal to A plus B in brackets plus C. So start right off. That's the associative property. Okay, so forgive my poor penmanship. And we need to just show that the property is true. To show the property is true, it's quite simple. You just do 2, 3 plus 4 equals 2 plus 3 plus 4. Now what you need to do is you need to just work this out as we move down the page. So that's going to be, that's supposed to be a plus here. That's going to be 2 plus 7. It's going to be equal to 5 plus 4. 2 plus 7 is going to be 9, is equal to 9. We're good to go. The next one we take a look at is A plus, in brackets, minus A equals 0. That's known as the inverse property. So that's B, just so they're labeled. And again, we'll just show an example of that. So if I say 5 plus minus 5 equals 0, 5 plus minus 5 is going to be 5 minus 5, which is equal to 0. 0 is equal to 0. It's all good. Okay. For C, it's the particular thing in question is that A multiplied by B is a real number. That's the closure property. As long as you pick any two real numbers for A and B, when you multiply them, you're going to have a real number. So I'm going to pick 2, which is an integer, which is also a real number, and I'm going to multiply it by pi, and I'm going to end up with a number that's 2 pi, and in this particular case, they're both real numbers. This is one of the ways we find the size of circles and things like that. When we get to D, if I say A times 1 is A, that is the identity property. And again, I'll use an example. So 5 times 1 is equal to 5. When I multiply 5 by 1, I get 5, and that's equal to 5. So again, we know we're good. So now I come to E. So A times B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. That's the distributive property because you're distributing A across your bracketed set. So if I say A, and, that's a distributive property, and I'm going to go 2, 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 times 3 plus 2 times 4. Now all I have to do to show this is actually true is to finish working out my numbers. So that's going to be 2 plus 7 is equal to 6 plus 8. 2 times 7 is 14. 6 plus 8 is 14. And since my numbers are the same, obviously I've just illustrated that I'm good to go here. And when we finally get to F, is A times B equals B times A, and that's the commutative property. So the commutative property. Again, I'll use an example. 2 times 3 equals 3 times 2. Well, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So the two numbers are equal. And that's pretty much it for question 4.